Why can't I talk to a real person? Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. It is a super common frustration. You've got a problem, a concern, or a complaint, and you just want to reach out to the company or service involved. Try as you might, you can't find a phone number. Or if you do, you find an endless phone tree of automated options, or worse, a scam. As far as you can tell, there's no way to access a real person. There probably isn't. And the reason is simple. People are expensive. Even when they're overseas, human labor is still very costly. It's also often unreliable compared to automated or self-service alternatives. Let's explore the alternatives. Now, this isn't about being right or being wrong. People do get frustrated when they don't get the support they feel should exist. This is particularly true if they're looking for support from a product they paid for. And yeah, from time to time, I'm one of those frustrated people. But I want to be clear. This isn't about whether the decisions made by these companies are right or wrong. It isn't about what you do or don't deserve as a customer. This isn't about how Company Z should provide real support from real people accessible by real phone numbers. This is about understanding why things are the way they are, setting realistic expectations, and making informed decisions. In other words, this is about becoming more self-reliant. Free is never free. Nowhere do I hear this complaint more than about the free online services. Be it free tiers of services that include paid options or services provided free in exchange for your information or the opportunity to show you advertising, free apps and services have little to no live customer support. I've said this often, and it's critical to remember. Having no customer support is a price you pay for free services. A good free service has online information available, knowledge bases you can search, and even forums where users can help one another. While there's a cost involved in those options, they're often minimal or one-time costs, whereas human support staff costs money continuously. If they had to pay for support staff, the service wouldn't be free. If the service wasn't free, you probably wouldn't be using it. Having no live support keeps costs down and the number of users high. In order to survive, that service can probably only be provided without live support. Many services provide what are called a freemium blend of products. One tier is indeed completely free, but limited in its offering. More functionality, often including additional levels of support, is available at the paid levels of service. There may be multiple paid levels, and each level has additional product or service benefits. Users of the free version of a service often complain that they're being pushed into purchasing the paid product in order to get even basic support. While I can certainly name products and services that work that way, my experience that it's really not that widespread. Most often than not, the offering is clear. A free version you can use with no support at all versus paid version with more features and support. It's your decision. If you stick with the free version, your expectations should be clear from the outset. There will be no support. A paywall is nothing more than how the business structures its offerings. Businesses make these decisions based on marketing. They hope the free product or service will show the value of their offering and that people will pay for the additional value. If you want to keep using the free version, you're welcome to do so without support. Remember, these are business decisions, nothing more. As crass as it sounds, it's all about the money. Regardless of whether the business is attempting to make a profit or a not-for-profit organization trying to pay the bills, customer support options are costly. And the options for raising revenue are limited. Display too many ads and you lose customers. Display too few and you don't make enough to run the service. Patronage and other donation-based models are marginally effective but rarely work for large companies. Selling product Z in order to fund product Y usually results in product Y getting less and less attention until it withers and dies. And nothing changes the fact that hiring people often termed a company's most important asset, is the most costly expense. Companies measure labor costs against the alternatives. Self-service options like knowledge bases and peer-to-peer support forums generally provide a more cost-effective solution. Bottom line here is that you need to be aware of the state of customer support for the services you use. Set reasonable expectations for those services. Maybe be grateful that a free service exists at all. Make informed decisions about choosing the services that are most important to you. When taken to heart, both of these factors result in a much less frustrating experience. There are two other actions you can take to be less exasperated. One, become more self-sufficient. If a company doesn't provide direct customer service, look for those other options. Search their knowledge bases if they have them. Join their user communities. Learn to be skeptical about the information you find and get better at using services like Google or other search engines to search for solutions. Don't get frustrated when the free or low-cost service you signed up for offers little to no customer support. It's what you should expect as part of the complex equation that allows you to use it for free. Like I said, the lack of support is that additional price you agreed to pay. The other approach? Make different choices. If you need live support, or if the support options you find don't meet your needs, find an alternative source more to your liking. Just don't be surprised if it's not free. Depending on your reliance on a service, excellent customer service can be worth every penny. For updates, for comments, for links related to this topic and more, visit askleo.com/31060. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.